Hello wolves, what's up and welcome in a new vlog. I don't know if you can tell, because if you've been here since day one, you have probably already seen this place, which was like briefly shown in a vlog that I filmed like in 2018, I guess. Yeah, something like that, whatever. But I'm in Croatia and I don't know if you get that, but I have already been to the beach and in 4 hours I got that color. Yes, it is tan for me. I don't know if I can show you the difference because I think it would be like adult content. I don't know if you can see the difference. But I'm in Croatia. It's not that hot actually. It's like 28, but I'm 100 meters from the beach. I'm on an island. So it's always kind of windy, and it's not like 28. You don't feel 28. It is 28, but you don't feel 28. And it's absolutely not like a 28 downtown the city or whatever, you know what I mean? So it's like very breathable, whatever, but also every single house here has AC. I'm actually on the rooftop kind of thing, so it's just like on the roof of my house or whatever. You just have like my neighbor here, but she's never up there, and from here nobody can really see me. I mean, people can see me from the street, but they can imagine that I'm actually talking to someone and not a camera. I mean, some people might see the camera or whatever. But hello wolves! I'm so happy I'm here actually, and I'm so sad at the same time because Mooney is not with me. I don't know if you watched my previous vlog, but Mooney is not with me. I'm alone, like truly alone. No one else is here with me, and my battery is dying. Really? There's gonna be a day where I'm gonna start a vlog and my battery won't die? That was not English, but you understood me. I'm gonna change the battery and come back. Okay, maybe you can see the color actually from here. Whatever, but I'm gonna show you. It's here, the little stairs. This is typical wall from Croatia, whatever. The view here, I still have like a patio in front of the house, but this is in the back. And I don't know if you can see. Let me go upstairs. Pew, 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 pew. This is where I am. So, right now. But this is how it looks like from here. So yeah, you have like the trash or whatever, but it never smells as they empty it every 2 or 3 days. But there you can see actually the sea. I don't know if you can see it, but I just go down that road and I'm on the beach. Not the beach, the beach. I will try to bring you one day at the beach with me so you can see it, but I don't feel like comfortable taking the camera while I'm at the beach, you know, swimming, etc. Because you never know with those kids on the beach, you never know if one's gonna jump on your back or whatever, or just on you. Today I had a kid that jumped on me, and I'm just like, you fucking parents. But yeah, I know it's not always parents' fault. It's not a matter of education or whatever, it's just like kids being kids. I just don't like kids. I mean, I don't hate them. I don't wish them harm, but I want them as far as possible for me, if that makes any sense. Yeah, that sounds super mean. I'm sorry. If you have kids, I don't hate your kids. I just don't like being surrounded by kids. I feel so anxious. Every time I have kids, like there are kids around me, I feel like I'm gonna have like a panic attack or whatever. I just cannot. It's just like I don't understand. I just cannot. It's that kind of fear you cannot really understand or explain or whatever. But yeah. But let's do a little, of course. Okay, so I was saying, I forgot what I was saying. Yeah, Mooney is not with me, my leg is getting better. I just arrived here, so I haven't been here for a week or whatever, but I miss her so much. Like, I have a routine with Mooney, and here I have another routine. I mean, I kept the same routine than with Mooney, so waking up early, doing things and whatever, but I'm still like, I miss her. But I know she's better at home. But I wanted to update you on my reading, as I did not vlog last week because it was just a nightmare week with everything that happened. I really hope you're all safe, wolves, that none of you lost their home or pets or anyone close to you. And yeah, if you're not aware of that, we had so much rain in Belgium and in the neighboring countries, so the Netherlands, some parts of Germany were badly damaged, and we got like some kind of flood or whatever, and a lot of people lost their homes. They couldn't find their pets, like horses, cows, farms, etc. Everything, like a lot was actually destroyed. I was lucky I was not one of them, so I didn't get anything like huge or whatever. My family was okay, my colleagues were not, some of them were not, so and my students as well, so it was like just, I don't want to talk about it, but I want to update you on some books. Okay, so I don't know if you remember, but I already finished like some books, I guess, last week. And yesterday I finished this one that we are reading with the Howling pack, so Blade of Secrets by Trisha Levensetter. I'm gonna give it 4 stars. I really did enjoy it. It wasn't like a wow book, but it made me laugh. It actually reminded me of some things that happened to me in the past. I'm not gonna say more, I'm gonna talk about it on the Discord or whatever, but it felt like, I don't know, I just enjoyed it. It was like a nice read or whatever. Also, at the same time, I started yesterday the audiobook for this one. So The Night Country is a sequel to The Hazelwood. I know, controversial book, not a lot of people, yeah, that was correct, enjoyed it. I actually gave it 3 stars because I really enjoyed the first part of The Hazelwood. It would have been like 4 stars or whatever, and then the second half of the book just lost me, like the hinterland or whatever. I just got lost in those woods or whatever, and here we are following that story, and I feel like this one was full of twists and it was darker than the first one. I actually enjoyed it a bit more, but at the same time, it like so many twists. Sometimes it's killing the twist, like it was just so much. I feel nothing was quite predictable. I was surprised, and I listened to the audiobook, which I would recommend because I enjoyed it, so I liked it. And I definitely want to read the companion novel. It's not like a companion novel, but it's like a bundle of all the fairy tales, like the stories that you have in that series, because I believe this is a duology. I don't think this is a trilogy or whatever, but I might be wrong. I don't know. But I enjoyed this one, and I'm happy I read it, even if it was kind of controversial, and even if I was not like the biggest fan of the first book, but I just love that cover. It's just so good. But yeah. Also, I only have like 14 chapters left. I mean, that left here. Oh, that left. Yeah, I'm on chapter 40, and it's like going till chapter 51. And it is a vow so bold and deadly. Is it like this? A vow so bold and deadly. So the ending of the Curse of Dark and Lonely kind of series or whatever. I honestly don't know how I feel about that one. I feel like it's all over the place. Like, I'm buddy reading it, and we kind of agree on many things. Like 10 chapters are good, and chapters are so. Then we get like so completely lost because it doesn't make sense. You know, sometimes you read a book and you're like, okay, I have no idea what's gonna happen. I have no idea how that book's gonna end. You know, when you don't even have one idea or one like hypothesis, you know, one suggestion or whatever, and you're just like, is it because I missed some clues, or is it because the author had no idea where they were going with that story? And that's what I don't like, because I feel like the author did not know what was going to happen with that, with the characters and with the story. And sometimes it works, because sometimes it just feels like the author is actually writing and following their own character's journey, and they're discovering what they will do at the end of the book with them. You know what I mean? Like, they're discovering their characters while writing about them and while going on that journey with them. Sometimes it works. Now I'm really curious to see about the 11 last chapters, because I'm confused. Like 12 last chapters. I don't know. It feels like 2 stars or like a low 3 stars. I don't know. It's gonna depend on the ending. But this is a series that Unfortunately, I don't think I would recommend to a lot of people because I really, really loved the first one. The first one, I got the e-arc on NetGalley and I read it in one sitting. Like I couldn't sleep. I had to finish that book. And I give it like 4 or 5 stars. I really enjoyed it. Then the sequel disappointed me. And this one, it's not even that it's disappointing me because I was not expecting anything from it. But I just don't know. And that's weird. But that's what it is. And then we are... Ouch. Oh my gosh, I just hit myself. But whatever. So I started Reaper at the Gates. Yeah, Reaper at the Gates. And I don't know how long is that book, actually. But I've read 30% of it today. So the first one was 4 stars. An Ember in the Ashes. The second one was 2 stars, and this one feels like a 1 or 2 stars. I feel more like a 2 stars because I actually, nothing is wrong with it again, but I feel like it's not a series for me. And I feel like if I wasn't doing the read-along, I would have the second book. So I'm reading it because I don't hate it. I just don't care about the characters, but we shall see. The plan for this week is to actually finish Reaper at the Gates and to start Malice. Malice, I need to read that one. I would love for me to actually finish the 2 books I need to read for my 2 read-alongs. So it's like a read-along kind of vlog. But Reaper at the Gates, I don't believe is for the Olympic Games. But I believe like Malice is. I need to check that on Notion because obviously I cannot remember a thing. Okay, so for a standalone, I have read City of Rust. Then for the Underworld, so a dark cover, it was Blade of Secrets. Then for part of the series, we have Starsight. I need to get to that one. But it could also be like an Ember in the Ashes. But an Ember in the Ashes 3, so Reaper at the Gates, I'm using it for read a book in which a character has to hide their identity. And then we have Malice, which is like a read a book featuring a wealthy character. So actually I did like 1, 2, 3. I finished 2 books for the Olympic Games. I'm in the middle of one and I have 2 left. So that could be... Oh, imagine if I finish all 3 books this week. It would be like finishing the Olympic Games. That would be amazing. I really hope to get to all these books this week, and I really hope I will be able to do some like reading sprints or whatever. I've been talking for a long time, right? I'm sorry, wolves. But that's it for the update. I feel like I haven't talked to you in such a long time because I did not talk to you last week because I traveled a lot, because I wasn't active on socials or whatever. But I'm kind of back. It's gonna be obviously different because I'm abroad. I'm in Croatia. But I hope you're gonna enjoy the spontaneous, more me, natural me with no setting. Like I don't have my shelves, I don't have the candles, I don't have anything here. It's just me on an island. So, and yes, for those who are wondering, I'm as safe as I can be and I try not to be close to people. Some people just don't care and I don't get it, but people are like that. I'm fully vaccinated. And even if I was fully vaccinated, I did a PCR, I don't know how you say that, the COVID test before coming here, just to make sure I wasn't bringing anything here, because even if you are fully vaccinated, you can still have it and give it to other people. So I just wanted to make sure I have my mask when I go to stores, obviously not on the beach, but I'm always like putting my thingy on the beach, my blanket, not the blanket, like my, what's the word for that? I only have it in Boston, peshkir, on a peshkir. A towel, oh my gosh, towel. And then you have like at least 1.5 meters around me. Nobody's freaking close to me and I don't let them. And here is my house, so I'm not in a hotel, I'm not in our Airbnb. This is mine, and just my brother was here like a month ago, whatever, and after me my parents will be there and my uncle's gonna be in our other house in 15 days or whatever with my aunt. So this is our home nobody was here. So that's why I felt kind of safe to actually come here. And I traveled by car. I drove 18 hours in my car. I didn't stop to sleep anywhere. So I don't think I could be, I think I was safe. Yeah. So I'm not going to the bar. I'm not going to restaurants. I mean, I'm just helping people the way I can. Like, I don't go grocery shopping in big stores. At least some items I need to go there, but for the others, like vegetables, fruits, everything I need, we have little stores here, so I'm helping like the locals. And also, like, sometimes I might go like for an ice cream or whatever, and that's going to be locals, etc., because these people are living on tourism usually. So with that whole mess, they're trying their best. So, and these are my people too. But yeah, so I'm good here. I hope you're good too. That was a freaking long intro, at least 20 minutes. I'm so sorry, Wolves. Yeah, hope you're good, Wolves, and I will talk to you later, hopefully with shorter updates. Bye! Hello! Well, so it's Friday. I believe it's Friday. Yes, I wanted to update you before, but I didn't do anything special. I'm still like reading Reaper at the Gates. I'm 87% in, and I want to get over with. It's just like nothing is wrong with it, but I'm bored. I don't care. So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a fun live show because, like, if it wasn't for the read along, I would have the end of that series. And it's not that I'm hating it. I just don't care. But I'm still curious to see where the author kind of went with the story. So if that makes any sense, I still want to like continue with that. If that makes any sense, this is horrible. I keep saying, please DNF series, please DNF books. It's okay to do that. But I'm still like, I want to DNF it, but at the same time, I don't want to because I want to know where the author went for. Like, went for? Yeah, finish that series or whatever. And something happened in this one, and I was like, told you, I knew it. So, yeah, but that's pretty much it. So I cannot wait. I'm gonna finish it tonight. I hope so. It's just so hard. But yeah, I'm gonna finish it tonight, and then after that I'm gonna start Malice, which I hope will be over with by Sunday. I mean, the live is not till like August 7 or something like that, or whatever, I cannot remember. But I would like to finish it this week so I can film something different next week. But we shall see about it because I don't know. But yeah, Wolves, how have you been? What you doing? What you reading? How are you? I bought a magazine today, the Cosmopolitan, but the Croatian version of it, with Croatian articles, etc. So it's completely different from the... It's not like a translation, if that makes any sense. This is purely like... Does that make sense? Like, I feel like the French one or the Belgian one, I mean the one in French, is a translation, but I might be wrong. But the Croatian is a completely different one, completely like with people from here writing for it, and they're interviewing like Croatian influencers, etc., etc. So it's completely different. And there is one article that says, yeah, we keep seeing everywhere, hey, you can do it, hey, positive vibes, blah, blah, blah. And they're saying like being overly positive is actually negative. And that's what I kept saying, like, if we say, please stay strong, or you can do it, or positive vibes, or whatever, there would not be any positive vibes if there were not negative vibes. You know what I mean? So it's all about balance. And yes, you can do it, Wolves. Yes, you got this. But maybe tomorrow or the day after. You don't have to get this today. You know what I mean? Like, it's okay to feel bad and to be in that bad mindset or whatever just a little while. I don't want you to be in that mindset for years. You know what I mean? I really hope you have people around you that can help you. But I mean, it's okay if one day you don't want to do anything, just don't do anything and sleep the entire day, or just watch Netflix or whatever. Like, it's okay not to be okay, and it's okay to cry. It's okay to feel bad about yourself, to just be like, like I cannot do anything, I'm not worth it or whatever. It's not okay to think that, but sometimes it is. It's not that it is okay to feel bad for yourself. It's just normal. It's normal that sometimes you're down, because there wouldn't be any up if there were any down. We're not any down. You know what I mean? But it's all about balance. But yeah, so I found that article super interesting, and I relate to that so much, because whenever you say to someone, I feel bad, and people are like, it's gonna get better, you will see, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it, you got it, you're strong, and positive mindset, whatever, just keep thinking positive things and whatever, positive motto, whatever, and it will be okay. No, sometimes to find that positive path, you have to, you know, go on a rocky road and experience that negativity, whatever. But yeah, I'm not a psychologist, I'm not like a professional, I'm not like anything, I'm not an expert in that. I'm just saying, like, from my experience or whatever. So I just wanted to be like, if you're not okay, it's normal. It happens to the best of us. And it's gonna get better. We don't know when. Could be tomorrow, it could be in a week, in a month or whatever. But it will get better. For now, just do as you feel and don't force yourself to do like anything. But yeah, that's it. Well, probably next time I will update you when I'm done with Reaper at the Gates. But probably it's gonna be like a 2-star for me. But I will not rate it on Goodreads, because that would not be fair. I'm only reading it because of a read-along. Otherwise, I would have DNF'd it. So I'm just gonna write a review and say, for me it would be like a 2 stars, but I'm forcing myself to read it, blah blah blah. But I won't rate it because it's not fair. I don't know if that makes any sense. I did that with the third book in the Dodo Smoke and Bone series, because I would have DNF that series if it wasn't for a read along. So I did not rate the last book on Goodreads, but it was also like a 2 stars, I guess, because I did not like it. I was bored, but nothing wrong with it. So yeah, and I wanted to update you like for 2 to 3 minutes. It has already been 6 minutes here. So I'm gonna leave you, wolves. I hope you're good, and I will talk to you hopefully tomorrow. And I tried the GoPro. The GoPro is fine, so I just need to buy some more things at the shop. Probably go tomorrow, whatever, and we'll do that. I hope I'm gonna be able to do everything I want to. But yeah, we'll talk to you later. Okay, just finished Reaper at the Gate on time. I mean on time because my e-reader was actually dying. So now we're gonna read this one. Yee! I'm so excited. And can you tell all the books here? It's too much, right? Like, when I packed them and put them in my luggage, I was like, yeah, that's a lot, but that's okay. When I put them there, I realized how much it actually was. But, yeah. So, I cannot wait to read this one. I have all my tabs here, as you can see. Let me put the book down. I have tons of... My gosh, I'm destroying everything. Tabs here, so I can tap the book. I have my bookmarks, etc. over here. I cannot center, so oops, I almost killed myself, but a little arrow. But yeah, so talk to you tomorrow also when I have, oh gosh, I'm all over the place here. So yeah, I cannot wait to read this one. Okay, I'm gonna start 1 chapter tonight. I want to start 1 chapter, but only 1. We know how that goes. Hello wolves, what's up? And yeah, it's Monday, but I think it's gonna be a 2-week long readathon vlog or whatever, because I just did not update you enough or whatever. And I'm just at the beginning of, as you can see here, Malice. And I'm almost done with Evolve, So Bold and Deadly, so I should update about that. I should update you about that today. But in the meantime, today is a weird weather. I'm gonna show you. Like, you can see the sea is over there, and it's all gray kind of thing, and they say it's gonna rain, but yesterday afternoon we got rain already. So I feel like today is gonna be a chill day, and I'm gonna rest my skin from the sun. As you can hear, I don't know if you can hear it, but I'm doing laundry. I've cleaned, so it's gonna be a chill cleaning day. Today is the cheat meal of the month, and I think I'm gonna read. Did I show you the place? I don't believe I showed you the place. It just makes me feel a bit uncomfortable because, you know, it's not safe to completely show you how it looks, but I'm gonna do it a little bit. So this is the living room when you enter, and that's also like a bed. The table, nothing special. Dining room, the kitchen, little TV here, all my books. So yeah, and then you can go out there. You have like a little thingy here. I put this stuff there. I'm feeding the cats. Then you go upstairs, and we have a little rooftop here. So that's it. And that's the view from here. Let's go downstairs again. So this is one of the apartments. I mean, we call it apartment, but it's actually a house because there is no one below or above us. I'm gonna show you the front thingy here. Doo-doo-doo-doo. And that's the front. See? The other house we have has a backyard, but it's not like closed or whatever. Even here, Moni can jump. Then you really don't need to close the door because in Croatia, here is like whatever. Here we have one room, which is a mess because I'm not using that room now. Bicycle, I should try to use it. We got one toilet, nothing special. Hello, just a toilet. Then we have the room I sleep in. Why this one? Just because I wanted this one. Yeah, the bed is a mess, but I'm cleaning, so everything needs to be cleaned. And then here, shower, machine, toilet, everything. So yeah. So that's pretty much it. It was actually, so for the little backstory, whatever, my grandparents actually bought one house here 30 years ago, and this thing you're seeing here, if you're from Croatia and you have been to Pag, this was a restaurant, this was Scorpion, and this was our restaurant, but we turned it into a second house because the family was growing, kind of thing. So yeah, so you know everything now. Last year you saw Bosnia, this year you're seeing Croatia, maybe next year you're gonna see Slovenia, I don't know, but for now that's it. So now I think I'm thirsty. But yeah, it was a nightmare to travel because I took everything, you know, like my keyboard, mouse, trackpad, whatever, everything, my GoPro over there. So it was like a nightmare to travel. I felt like 5 people were actually traveling, but it was only me, but because I just have so many things and I need to film 2 videos at the end of the month here, like my wrap up, or maybe I could do like just summer wrap up, but I need to film my wild TBR. So that's it. So yeah, you've seen the apartment. You will probably know which house it is if you were like in Gaiets. There's a place here, Gaiets, but there is nothing valuable here, just telling you. It's just like my things. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Well, so I'm gonna leave you here. I'm gonna continue the laundry. It's, what time is it? It's almost 10 a.m. I already did a lot actually. I'm almost done. So I think I might sit on the rooftop kind of thing and read. I'm hungry, but I had to wait noon so I can order my cheat meal. I'm looking forward to that one. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So I'll talk to you later, wolves, and sorry for making it like a 2-week long vlog. I just feel like it's gonna be better because the content, like, I want to show you a bit of guides, but I feel like I would do that better with the GoPro than with this one because I'm like, I don't know, I'm just so scared to actually crash that camera. I had a scare with my laptop, it didn't want to turn on. I tried everything and then once like I, you know, touched like 3, 4, whatever, and it restarted, reset it. So all good. So now I'm kind of scared with that camera because if I lose that camera, I don't know if there is anything I could buy here, but I still have the GoPro, whatever. But it's not, still not the same. You know what I mean? Because here I'm pretty sure of the quality. The GoPro has good quality, but I'm just like unsure about the sound. Actually, I should try that one. But people are vlogging with the GoPro, and again, I've been rambling for 7 minutes when I should just like shut up. But yeah. Pretty hyped. I don't know why. I slept well. Talk to you later, wolves. Sorry, wolves. I've been bad at vlogging. I'm so sorry. It's today, Wednesday, and yeah, I did not update you on anything, but so this is also Bold and Deadly, which I'm gonna definitely finish today. I didn't want to read it before, I don't know why, but I have like 45 pages left, something like that, so I'm definitely gonna read it because it's like gonna be super fast, whatever. I'm at that point where I don't know what's gonna happen. I have no idea, which is super weird with this book. So I really want to see if the ending of that series is gonna be whoa, it's gonna be okay, or it's gonna be oh. You know what I mean? So, yeah, and so I've read more of Malice. I'm here. So I've read 252 pages. And surprisingly, you read that book relatively fast, I would say. Because, so it is high fantasy, epic fantasy, adult fantasy, whatever. But it feels like I'm flying through it. Whenever I read a few chapters, it's like I'm already like further in the book and I'm really enjoying it. So I don't know if I explained you what it was about, but at the very beginning we have many point of views and you don't really see the connections, you know, between them. And you just read about them, you get to know the characters. You know, usually with huge books, you get to know them a bit more in depth, and you get to know them a bit before the action starts, kind of thing. And I'm really enjoying it. I really enjoy that part, and I already have some favorites, obviously. Like they live on the Banished Lands, and if you want, like many years ago, there was a war. There was a war between the giants and the humans, and after that, a high king was chosen for the Banished Lands, but each single like provinces or places or whatever have another king. And actually there are things happening all around the Banished Lands. Creatures that are not supposed to be there that are coming back. We're hearing again about the giants, etc, etc. So the High King asked for all the kings to join him for a council, whatever, to decide what they're gonna do to unite, you know, to be all together on the same page, etc. And that's pretty much all I'm gonna say. But some characters are just... I love Corbin. I mean, Corbin is my little... He's 14, but it's just like... He's a sweetheart. I love him. And yeah, he's so far my favorite, but also there is another character that I expect so much from, which is Brina. That's Brina, right? Brina. I think it's Brina. No, I'm not sure. Yes, it is Brina, because so many characters, yeah. And there are other very interesting ones, but I would say that Corbin and Brina are my favorite. And you know, this book is giving me like Viking vibes, obviously, but also like Lord of the Rings vibes, but also a bit of Aragon, and also a bit of Game of Thrones. And it was just like, I know, but I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I think that's gonna be a new favorite. And my voice, I don't know what's happening with my voice. At point it goes super high. I'm not sick. I don't have anything. But oh, I love my hair is getting whiter, right? Because of the sun. I feel like yes, but whatever. I'm getting darker. My hair is getting whiter. Yeah, I guess this is just like I woke up like this, and I truly woke up like this. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Oh my gosh, this is my baby. This is my new baby. This is my new baby. This is my new baby. I cannot wait for, like, I'm not even halfway through the book, but I cannot wait for the sequel and to actually read that entire series, to travel with those characters a bit longer. But after this one, I mean, I need to finish this one. Then I'm gonna focus on this one. Then you don't know what's coming, wolves. I don't even know myself. But yeah, I hope you're good. Let me know what you're doing. Yesterday I tried to film a few things with my GoPro, whatever. And it's not that easy when you're alone to try to film underwater. So I'm gonna try again. No worries, I'm not like giving up or whatever. I got some okay shots, but I used this. I don't want to move. So I used this one, you know, the floatable one, to make sure I wasn't like losing my GoPro and like the underwater protection. But I don't think I need the underwater protection for where I'm going. I'm not going that deep. So I was thinking that maybe I could use, well, that tripod, which is a tripod, like it can be a tripod or whatever, and put it at the bottom of the sea and then film what I'm doing up. I'm gonna try anyway. Hopefully I won't lose my GoPro at the bottom of the sea, but yeah, I want to try things, and I don't believe I will include a few things here, or my editing Sasha do what you want to do, but everything I do with a GoPro, like underwater, yeah, it could be a YouTube video, like a summary of my stay in Croatia. I don't know, I shall see. But yeah, well, hope you're good. Let me know what you're reading, what you're doing, what you think I'm gonna be reading after Malice and Bold and Deadly. I think I already said that in the vlog, did I? Cannot remember. But yeah, for now I'm gonna leave you. It's 11:08. We'll be eating around noon, 12:30, 1, something like that. And until then, I will read a bit more. Oh, Corbin is my baby, but not like a crush. It's not a crush, okay? He's 14. He's just like a friendly crush. Like, he's my sweet baby, you know? I want to protect him. I want the best for him, and I want him to be like everything he wants to be, and to get what he wants. And Breda is like, I expect something from her. Yeah, and the other guy, oh, what's his name? Oh yeah, there is another guy that, I mean, I haven't loved three characters from the same city. Whatever. Love you all. Talk to you later. Hello all, little update for you. I don't even know when I updated you last, as usual, but let me put you down. You know, the lighting is not good here. Right? Dogs are barking. I don't know what's happening. Whatever, the light is not good here. I don't want to go upstairs. Whatever, I'm just gonna show you a few things I bought I bought a mask, yeah, to go like swimming and some of these. And I also bought like 2 pairs of sunglasses, whatever, because I arrived with 2 pairs and I kind of destroyed them, so I'm gonna show you here on me. Now I cannot see myself in it because I took off my glasses, so I cannot see. But these are the first pair, and the second one is a very classic one that I had like many times and keep destroying them. So yeah, but there also some kind of protection. Let me check here, like UV 400 and UV 400 as well. So that's for that. And can you tell I'm actually getting some colors? I'm not sure, but yeah, maybe I should not do that, but I'm getting some colors. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm tanning. But whatever, I'm here to give you some kind of update on a book. Oh, I finished, where is it? So I finished A Voice Bold and Deadly by Bridget Cameron. This is the end of that series trilogy. So the first one being Curious, So Dark and Lonely. I actually I'm not really disappointed because I did not expect much from it, but I found it quite an easy ending in the series, but at the same time it kind of made sense because of the character's behavior and way of thinking, doing things, etc, etc. So I expected something more maybe wow, and it was just like, okay. So the entire book I was kind of confused because I didn't see where it was going, and then it finished and I was like, wow, makes sense. It seems like it's following each character's path or whatever, but still not impressed. So it is a 3 stars. So the first one was 5, the second one was 3, I believe. But talking about Malice, I have only 100, a bit less than 100 pages left. I'm gonna try to finish it today. The thing is that I could have finished that book earlier, but I just like, I love it so much. I want to finish it so much, but I don't want to finish it. You know what I mean? Like at the same time, I want to finish it, but I don't want to finish it. Something happened. Chapter 28 or 29 broke my heart. Then something else happened. I was so happy. And then something happened, broke my heart again. And here we're back to, I have more hopes. But yeah, still super like, oh, but Corbin, like if you read that, Corbin, and then his sister, and then Brina and Gar, and all that little team there, they're my babies, so don't touch them. But yeah, so I'm loving it. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. So I hope like, the thing is that I can actually finish it and then start immediately the other one, or not, because it's actually the end of the month. So, and the other one is for August. But is it maybe better to not read it till the live show, so I'm sure I don't mix up things or whatever. But it's gonna be a 5 stars, like no surprise, it's gonna be a 5 stars. But yeah, but also like I really don't want to film a video. I really don't want to film my TBR for next month, but maybe I should. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe I should just do something chill on Instagram or whatever, and you pick actually my TBR. Okay, I know what I'm gonna do. But yeah, well, hope you good. Let me know what you're reading. Let me know if you see some tan, because I feel like I don't see it, but I do see it. No, I don't see it. Whatever. But yeah, well, talk to me as usual. And this is a long vlog, I feel like. But a few more days in Croatia, then I will be in Bosnia. And like I'm saying this, like I'm not happy or whatever. No, I'm happy. I'm just sad that it is actually the end of this vacation. But I'm happy to just the thoughts of leaving the beach and going to the forest makes my heart like throw, because I love here. I could leave now, but I might have some plans, so I'm waiting on something, but yeah, so we shall see. But yeah, well, I will update you once I have finished. Malice, and it's gonna be a 5 stars, I can tell you that, so hope you're good. Hey Wells, what's up? And I just wanted to say that I just finished Malice, so it's officially a 5 stars, like you had no doubt, I had no doubt. But yeah, it is a 5 stars. It was pretty amazing. It's really what I wanted in adult fantasy kind of thing. You know, some might find it quite slow or whatever, but actually it's like super dense, and there is always something happening, and even if it's not happening, you're still trying to analyze everything, and like, because you know that if it was said in that way, it means something for later in the story. So I got the time to actually fall in love with the characters. I got the time to understand the world building and a bit of magic and history and, you know, the politics, etc. It has heavy politics, I would say. And yeah, oh my gosh, I'm just in love with it. That's what I missed in adult fantasy, or let's say high fantasy, epic fantasy, etc. I want to read more of them. I want to pick up Valor now, but I don't think it would be good to do that because I need first to talk for the live show, whatever, so I don't mix up both books. But absolutely amazing. I adored it. I cannot wait to talk about it with the girls, and oh my gosh, I'm in love with it. I'm in love with it. The writing style is amazing, the pacing is amazing, even like the battle scenes or whatever, I was so into them because I got to that point where I really cared about all the characters, and even the one I was not a fan of or whatever, I still cared in a way. I cared about what would happen to them, not like, oh, they're gonna die. Like, I didn't want them to die, or I didn't want them to survive. I wasn't scared for them or whatever. I just wanted and needed to know what's gonna happen to them. So I had a really good time with that book. Was yesterday when I finished it, I was like, oh, why did I finish it? So in love with it. So in love with it. No, I'm gonna start another series, but I'm just like, oh, amazing, amazing, amazing. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say for now, because I'm gonna wrap this vlog up and I'm making some soup. I prepared my salad. So yeah, nothing else really. I don't know. I might like have some kind of reading sprints tonight, but like there will be like, why is there so much water here? There will be like reading sprints, intense reading sprints, like 50 minutes of reading, 10 minutes of talking kind of thing, and also you picking my TBR, because I don't feel like filming a proper video and edit it or whatever, so I might do it just during the live. I hope it's gonna work. My internet has been acting up, so I'm not sure it's gonna work, but hopefully it will. Whoops, not really straight, but whatever. But yeah, that's it. Was my book's over there. Also today I took some photos and videos with the GoPro with my mask and everything. I think it will be better. I don't know, I'm gonna try to edit it ASAP, probably on Monday, and see how it was, and then try a third time, whatever. I'm planning also on visiting a few places, and I would like you to see it, but I'm not including anything in this vlog. I mean reading vlogs, because it's already long, but I will do like separate videos with shots of where I am. So yeah, that's pretty much it, was. And yes, I looked stupid maybe with the GoPro and everything. People were looking at me, but that's why I went there. I was there, like, it wasn't even 8 AM when I was on the beach, and that's usually the time I arrived, but I think that next time I'm gonna go like around 7:15. So by the time I'm done, people just start coming, you know what I mean? So no one can see me, no one can stare at me and being like, no, but you know what I mean, like, especially because you have a lot of older people here that have been coming here for like 40, 50 years or whatever. So I know them, they know me, whatever, but them like gossiping about what I'm doing and not understanding what I'm actually doing is quite funny. But who cares, Wolves? But yeah, Wolves, thank you so much for watching this super long vlog, I guess. Let me know what you've read recently, one of your favorite book or one book that actually disappointed you. And yeah, one book that's on your TBR. So we did everything: a good book, disappointing book, and a book on your TBR. Viewers, thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to be a part of the pack. Talk to me in the comment section as usual. And until next time, take care, Wolves. Bye.